Today we're joined by Robert Atack from the Kapiti Coast. Speaking of which, hello Robert.
G'day Jim, how's things?
Very good. Now, where exactly on the coast?
I'm in Te Horo at the moment, Te Horo Beach Township.
Oh, nice.
So I live in Peka Peka.
Oh, you live there?
Yeah.
How long have you been there?
About 8 years.
Where were you before that?
Hutt Valley in Wellington area.
Oh, so you're a local boy.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I spent about 6 years in Australia, but most of my life's been in New Zealand.
Now, you make a crust as a builder, don't you?
Yeah, I sort of turn nature into firewood.
Yes. Right. Into firewood.
Well, you know, that's where it eventually ends up, doesn't it?
Oh, I see what you mean. But also, you're interestingly, you're an activist, and you've got your own website, oilcrash.com.
That's right. Yeah, I've had that for about 6 years now, 5, 6 years.
And that ties actually in with today's best song ever written, but we'll get to that.
Yep.
So the website, essentially, the essential premise is that, you know, oil's finished. The extraction from wells will be unable to meet global demand, and we're staring this in the face, and we'd better get used to it and take avoidance action.
Yeah, pretty much. It's not finished. I mean, we'll still be digging it out of the ground in 100 years' time, but the quantities won't be enough to support the global economy as we have it now.
Yes.
That's the scary thing. It's the economic collapse, not just the mum and dad going to soccer practice or getting to work in the car, you know.
Yes, that's right, the big implication. So that's oil. So you've got a whole lot of information on oilcrash.com.
There's about 1,000 pages or more on there now.
Have you got 1,000 pages?
Something like that. A4 size, you know. You've printed it all out.
Good Lord. Well, of course, the topic goes way back, as evinced, in fact, by your choice of song today.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Now, let's get on to that, because I don't think we've ever had Tower of Power before.
No, they've done a lot of backing groups, haven't they, for a lot of support artists and things like that. So we've probably heard of them a lot, but we just don't realise we were listening to them.
I suppose that's true. Yeah, no, what I meant was we haven't had them chosen, to do the best song ever written before.
Yeah.
But they were big in the 70s, weren't they?
Yeah, I think so. And I'm sorry, I don't really know too much about the actual group, apart from what I've read on the internet, but I've just mainly their song I found was relevant.
Well, they were a horn band, weren't they? They had big horns and they were funky and they played rhythm and blues.
8 piece or something.
Were there 8 of them, were there?
Yeah.
Okay. But this particular song, so it's not so much Tower of Power, but the song itself for you?
Yeah. It's quite poignant that about 2 to 3 years after America hit peak oil, this song came out. And now it seems relevant that the world has passed peak oil approximately 2 years ago, according to Helen. So it's quite accurate to have it on again now.
It's amazing. So when does this song date from? It's at least 30 years old, isn't it?
74.
74?
Yeah, so early 74 to guess.
And the song is essentially about about what you talk about on your website, that there's only so much oil in the ground.
Exactly my anthem. Or it should be. Yeah.
So the discussion's been ongoing for so long now, hasn't it? It's so interesting.
Sort of. I mean, really, 1956, when Marion King Hubbard brought it out that America was going to peak in 15 years' time, that was when I guess we sort of date it back to that point, really, as far as America was concerned, and he also projected global peak, and he's been proven accurate, we think.
Well, it'll be interesting to hear the song, so we're going to play it for you now. So what are you doing with your day?
I'm building a retaining wall at the moment.
Are you?
Trying to tame nature.
Gee, we've just been reminded of the need to make them sturdy, haven't we?
Don't we just?
Yeah.
It's tragic happening all over the world. As if we're not killing enough people, the Indians go and blow some more up. Yeah.
Well, we won't get onto that, but no. Nice to talk to you, Robert. Robert Atack.
Thanks for having the time.
It's a pleasure. Has chosen the best song ever written. This is Tower of Power, then, and Only So Much Oil in the Ground.